Protect your DNA. BioPQQ can promote formation of new mitochondria. Infowarsstore.com.
These people are crazy. It's the Democratic Party historically that has had the Russians funding them and involving them, but that went away by the 80s. But there was some major Russian connections with Senator Kennedy and people going and actually trying to get paid money by the Russians to do things in Congress. Really serious stuff.
Kennedy went behind Reagan's back in an attempt to undermine Reagan by trying to do a deal with the Soviet leader of the time, the man who was the former head of the KGB, the top man in the USSR. Kennedy went behind his back through third parties using a guy named Tunney, former Democratic senator from California, a fellow traveler. And he went through Tunney to send a confidential message to the General Secretary of the Central Committee of the Communist Party of the Soviet Union, Mr. Andropov. And Kennedy said he would help Andropov in dealing with Ronald Reagan. In turn, the Soviet leader would lend the Democrat Party a hand in challenging Reagan in the 1984 presidential election.
And sex operatives, Russian sex operatives. But by the 90s, that all pretty much stopped. Since then, the Russians have been trying to make business deals. And then you look at what's happening now. The communist Chinese are very public about the fact that they are the biggest, most powerful lobby outside of the military-industrial complex lobby, the big banking lobby. There is an Israel lobby that's very powerful. But if you really look at things, it's the communist Chinese, many cases, allied with Islamicist groups that really are the muscle, the brains, and the funding. I mean, Congress has estimated 10,000 communist Chinese front companies, communist Chinese front groups in colleges and you name it, and schools and companies they set up for manufacturing to get other technology. I mean, they are in our business, man. They are in our business. And they're just quietly beavering away to take over. But not so quietly. Now they're in the news a lot saying, you know what? We're buying up all of Hollywood. We're going to tell you what to say and what to do. And we're going to help you shut down Donald Trump and the alt-right. We're going to help you censor the way we do. We ban fake news first. And our fake news goes, you're so wonderful. I know I make this point every day, but I mean, you can go read the articles everywhere where our media praises the communist Chinese and everything they've done and says, oh, can you help us with our problem? Oh, you bet. See how right we are now? Yeah, putting people in mobile execution vans that criticize the government or taking Buddhists that secretly practice their faith and killing them. I mean, this is crazy. The current debate over fake online news has one country feeling vindicated, China. For years, its controversial censorship system has been cracking down on so-called online rumors. Yeah, killing people. And last week, a state-controlled newspaper essentially told the U.S., I told you so. Well, it went further than that. They said, we're going to help advise you. We're going to help censor, and Zuckerberg can come back in, and Google can come back in just as soon as you shut down your troublemakers. It's very scary that he wants nationalism and economic nationalism. That's not conservative. No, having a country isn't conservative. The level of bull that comes out of these people's mouths, they're like, our really big lies didn't work, so let's tell really humongous ones that are ridiculously big. Yeah, let's do it. That's the plan. It's like the Pope. I can't stand Christian roots. They're disgusting in Europe. And there is no such thing as Islamic terror. Now the main guy, Le Pen's way ahead of in the polls, but her main opposition came out, is the Rothschild candidate, and openly says you cannot stop the open borders. You cannot stop Islam. It will take over Europe. First, oh, there's no Islam problem. Oh, it doesn't want to take over. Now, you will assimilate. You will never stop us. Lay down, take it. As a man, I don't want to be dominated and enslaved. It's the average person that is, the rock star in God's eyes. So understand that we are the resistance. That's what the globalists call their movement the resistance now. Well, yeah, they're the resistance against freedom and God and family, and we're the resistance against their system of death and enslavement and fraud.
In case you haven't heard, Infowars has become the most influential media outlet in America. We're making freedom go viral. And now we are proud to announce a new weapon in the epic battle against the globalists. Infowars. Infowars Prime, where you can watch live, high-definition feeds of The Alex Jones Show, plus exclusive insider videos from the Infowars crew and behind-the-scenes action. Go to Infowars.com/app and download today. Infowars Prime is available right now for your iPhone or Android. You will have access to exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else. And that means live coverage of events and breaking news on location as it happens. You can also take advantage of amazing deals from the Infowars store that are only available for Infowars Prime subscribers. That's Infowars Prime at Infowars.com/app. And if you can hear my voice, you are the resistance.